What comes to mind when I say the word structure? Maybe it's a bunch of rules, it's regulations, maybe it's an actual house, a physical structure. When it comes to advertising on Amazon, structure is your blueprint, not your red print. Insert joke about the Matrix later in the segment.
Do you want to know what it is?
Without the right setup, think campaigns, number of ad groups, number of targets, number of ads. You risk spending money in all the wrong places without even knowing it. And you actually limit your sales potential. No bueno. By sticking to a structured framework, you allow ads freedom to perform. Here's what I mean by freedom. You need to limit the number of targets in an ad group so that the budget you allocate towards that ad group can actually be spent on those terms so that you can actually drive sales velocity, run water through the pipes, and get the proper performance that you need. First come rules, then come performance, then comes the revenue and the baby carriage. Oh, that was terrible. But you get my point. You need to have rules in order to have freedom. Plus, with the proper setup and structure, you can actually test different targeting strategies faster and better utilize your budget. If you're unsure of if your campaigns are properly structured, here's how to check. If everything's crammed into one campaign, one ad group, that's your cue that you need to restructure. Here's how you structure properly. All the research that you did leading up to setting up your campaigns, I hope you did a lot of research, because if you didn't, you need to redo that. But start thinking about keyword themes. If you got 50 keywords that all have a variation of one theme, break them into groups of 10. Now you can start to allocate budget towards those and see what performs best. But think about themes of targets, themes of keywords. If you're going after competitors, that's how you start segmenting. You're thinking about like terms, like ads versus targets that you're going after. That's it. Now you have laid the groundwork for a successful campaign. Blue pill versus red pill. Here's the joke about the Matrix. Neo and Morpheus walk into a bar. Or do they? Here's the bottom line. Structure is not about adding rules for the sake of adding rules. It's about adding rules so that your campaigns actually have the freedom to perform. I mean, when you have a smaller grouping, a limited group of targets that you can go after, your budget has more freedom to spend across those targets. You need that freedom to actually drive sales velocity, run water through the pipes, and get better performance. That's all I got.